All right, second grade. Today we're going to be talking about problem solving. That means we're going to be looking at some word problems and see if we can solve those problems. Throughout the day and throughout the next few weeks, we're going to be talking about some different math strategies that we can use. A math strategy is something that we can use to help solve a what? Problem. Really good job. Today we're really going to be focusing on I can draw a picture. Okay, so that'll be our focus today. I want to show you something that I like to use that helps me solve problems, and you can use this strategy too. This is called our problem solving model. I'm going to give you a problem and let's see if we can solve it together. Are you ready? Here's my problem. Duke had 5 dog bones. Mr. Davis gave him 3 more dog bones. How many bones does Duke have now? Let's see. Can we all read this together? Let's read this problem one more time together. Ready? Duke had 5 dog bones. Mr. Davis gave him 3 more dog bones. How many dog bones does Duke have now? So first thing I thought is, man, Duke has a lot of dog bones, huh? So I can use my problem-solving model to help me know how to solve this problem. So let's take a look over here. Number 1, it says, what is the question asking? So let's look at our word problem. For the first box, we're going to figure out what's the question asking. Can you take your finger and underline that question? Yes. I can use a big clue. What's my big clue for the question?
How many bones?
What's the clue?
How many bones does Duke have now?
How many of you use that question mark as a clue? Right. So what am I going to write in this box?
How many bones does Duke have now?
Good. How many dog bones does Duke have now? So do we know what the question's asking?
Yes.
Yeah, we already know. Okay, let's look at the second step. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look at the second step. It says, is the number going to get bigger or smaller, and why? So you're going to tell me why it's going to get bigger and smaller. Bigger or smaller. You have to tell me if it's going to get bigger or smaller and why it's going to get bigger or smaller. Let's see here. Anaya, can you tell me if the number is going to get bigger or smaller?
It's going to get bigger because he said how many bones. It says Mr. Davis gave him 5 more bones, so that's how I know that we're adding instead of subtracting.
Okay, so he already had how many bones? 5. And who gave him 3 more bones?
Mr. Davis.
Yeah, Mr. Davis gave him more. So we said the number's going to get bigger. And let's see here. Can you turn and talk with your partner and tell them why it's going to get bigger or smaller? Or bigger, I guess we should say.
It's going to get bigger. I think it's going to get bigger because Mr. Davis is going to get bigger because he said he had 5 dog bones and he's going to get 3 more and egg.
Okay, so we said the number's going to get bigger. And let's see here. Giselle, why is that number going to get bigger?
Because Mr. Davis gave him 3 more bones.
Great, it's going to get bigger because Mr. Davis gave Duke how many more?
3
more bones. Okay, so the third thing we're going to do, and this was our math strategy that we talked about earlier, we're going to draw a picture. Could I show this in a picture?
Yes.
Now, do I want to draw like a super fancy picture?
No.
No, because I'm just trying to figure out how in the world to solve this problem. Okay, so how many bones am I going to start out with?
5.
Let's see if I can draw a quick bone.
Plus 3.
Oh, there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so how many do we have here? 5. And we said it's going to get bigger, so how many other bones am I going to add to this? 3 more bones. Okay, so let's see. I have to draw from this side. Should I draw 3 more bones? Now, does it have to be a super fancy picture? No. So I'm not even going to draw Mr. Davis or Duke in this picture. I just do 5 bones and 3 more bones. So I like how Kylan said we could put a plus sign. So how many bones does that equal?
8.
Now, one more step. That's all we have is one more step to solve this problem. The fourth step says set up the equation and solve. Can you read that out loud with me?
Set up the equation and solve.
Did this picture already help me? Yes. So what's going to be my starting number? 5, because that's how many he had.
5.
We said it's going to get bigger, so we know we're going to what?
Plus 3.
Plus 3
Equals 8.
Did we just solve a word problem?
Yes.
Could I have used base 10 blocks on this picture part?
Yes.
Yeah, I sure could have. I just used bones instead. What? Yeah, I could have used like base 10 blocks, which means that means like 10 rods, ones, units, or hundreds. So I still call it base 10 blocks. But I could use ones, units as well. And what is this called? Or what?
Problem model.
How many of you are going to use this model today? Ooh, I like all those hands up. That makes me so happy. Great job, Taylor.